Hello, everybody.
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hey,
Hi.
like I said, they go bring their squad. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be hit with a 1 hour time limit. So far, Chisom Obed just sent 75 stars. Thank you guys so much. Team Atiku is dominating the Star Wars while the debate is yet to begin. We haven't even done 5 minutes in the debate, and Team Atiku well represented by the one and only Black mentor, Joseph Nantoma, right here. I chatted today. Here's what he said. We want to host him and hear what he has to offer. Hey, are you switching sides? Because the star way you buy a Atiku, you want to buy a own too. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let the debate begin. 5 minutes each, since it's not a special edition. Let's hear what the people have to say. Over to you guys. Which team starts first?
Team Atiku.
Atiku, followed by
Tinubu.
Ashwaju. Oh, is he Obi? Oh, my understanding was Ashwaju goes next.
Okay, but whatever order you guys want. I'm okay.
No. It's not Ashwaju.
we had fight the last time. They must they must follow it. And they must
what I was told was Ashwaju goes second and Obi, but I'm okay with if you want to go second. It doesn't matter.
I'll go last. I'll go last. It's fine. I'll go last. It's fine. Ladies first.
Have problem. The last time we had problem, everywhere scatter. Please. What were you told?
Yeah, Team Atiku first, and I think Team Obi second.
Okay.
And Ashwaju third.
All right.
Okay.
What topic, guy?
Except
The
act of our candidate and the health sector generally.
Health
Sector.
Generally. I'm not gonna put mouth.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, girls, Team Atiku, ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. My name is Femi Adirogba, and I'm sitting for Team Atiku. But before I get started, I want to appreciate the phrase for giving us this wonderful platform to share opinion on our candidates and share facts about them, and as well talk about their weaknesses and their strengths. But before I move forward, I want to remind my co-debaters that the debate should be more about facts and not really spreading false information about our candidates. And that is all about that. So please, in all we do, let's ensure we are talking about facts and we are giving out quality information, something that can be validated. So I really want to let every one of us know that our health sector today is not really performing, and it is generally bad. We now have an health sector whereby the poor cannot even get quality service. Even the rich, they cannot even have access to quality service in Nigeria. We can see our hospital, it is all about building, no facilities, no quality professionals. Just like the UK data recently, they made us to know that about 13,000 healthcare professionals has left Nigeria for UK. Just because of what? Because UK is paying them higher. Because UK has a system that is okay and favors our healthcare professional. And should we continue this way? We cannot continue this way. We need a quality healthcare services that can actually ensure that every one of us, we are ill and healthy. And this is what Alhaji Atiku Abubakar has been talking about all this while, and that is what he represents. But before really talking about the health sector generally, let me introduce my candidate to you once again. My candidate is Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, a man that is beyond 70 years and is ill and healthy. And how can you know that Alhaji Atiku Abubakar is ill and healthy? Just like Gandhi said, he said it is wealth that is real. It is health that is a real wealth, and not pieces of gold and silver. And you can see this in the statue of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. And there is one definition about health. The definition says that health is about being a state that a body that is free from diseases. And this means that if someone is not having the symptoms of stroke, of heart attack, of weight problem, and confused thinking, definitely that person is ill and healthy. Let me give you an instance. When we are talking about stroke, if someone doesn't have the symptoms of arm weakness, hand weakness, shaking hand, or someone is even trying to have a posture that is no longer straight, that means that person is really good. It can be said is ill and healthy. Another thing is someone that doesn't have emotional problems, someone that can really be articulated in all circumstances that comes to him. And this is reflected in the life of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. So what am I saying? What I'm saying is that Nigeria needs someone who is ill and healthy, someone who can stand up today, and he can really address issues. He can be in a good mental state. He can be in a good physique. And what are the evidences of some of my points? Look at it. When Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, when he went to Osun State for Demola Adeleke campaign, you can see him how he was even able to manage himself amidst crowd. He was even able to move comfortably without issues. He got to the stage, he speak very well. How about the jogging activity he did? And we can really show that this man is really a man of strength and capacity. How about his articulation? Look at Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. Yeah, he has many challenges business-wise, and despite those challenges, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar was able to stand firm, was able to think straight and ensure his business start from indigenous business to an international business. How many of our candidates today are doing that? Many of them have business. Even some of them cannot even boast of the business they are doing. They said they've been politicians all this while. I wonder, someone that wants to rule Nigeria doesn't even have an experience about managing business. So how about his emotional intelligence? Just like President Buhari, the man who said, "I will do anything to ensure I'm president, and if I'm not president, lot of life will be lost." This man, despite the fact that he has been challenged in some of the presidential election, he keep being positive. He keep being rolling out solutions to Nigeria problem. You can see when even Peter Obi was celebrating a birthday, he congratulated him. How about some of the other events in other parties? He even showed love to them. So we need a man who is ill and healthy, who can actually think straight, who can actually be balanced emotionally, and who can actually ensure that we are not doing health tourism, that it can be taken care of within the system, and everything can be balanced. So for now, I will hold my time here and I discuss further. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. The next team, which is 20 for Atiku. Nominating with 300 and is left basking. The shadows. Peter B. on pause. They're not talking. Mike. Please, it's not you.
Yeah, that is you're echoing.
Yes, because somebody's mic is on. Now I'm no longer echoing. So who goes next? Raise your hand.
I think I'm supposed to go next.
All right, then go next. So.
All right, good evening, Daddy Freeze. Thanks for this opportunity to debate on your platform. My name is Brumai Kogo. I live in Canada, but I'm a Nigerian as can ever be, and I'm one of those who cares a lot about the future of this country. I love this topic because healthcare is often overlooked until we fall sick, right? So it only takes a healthy person to stand and debate. Maybe that's why we didn't see Asiwaju in NBA conference. Sorry, I was thinking out loud. I'm sorry. Anyway, according to Ralph Waldo Emerson, the first health is wealth. Unfortunately, many Nigerians are one illness away from poverty. Go to the hospital once and you clear your life savings and you have to beg family and friends and go on Facebook and beg people because there is no infrastructure to support the common Nigerian when they fall sick, right? Now, I'll take you back to the history of Nigeria. We were once one of the best countries when it came to healthcare, right? We used to be the leader in the field of tertiary medical training, research, and healthcare delivery in West Africa and almost the entire world. Think about it. I saw a picture of the Saudi royal family getting treated in UCH in Ibadan. That hospital was built for £4.5 million in 1957, which is equivalent of £100 million today. There is no government that can boast of building that kind of hospital in the Nigeria of today. Why? Because of corruption and misplaced priorities. Over the years, healthcare has undergone a steady decline. Now, let's go to recent times. In 2015, before 2015, the current president complained about politicians going abroad to get medical treatment, and he swore that he was going to fix healthcare in Nigeria. Many years later, after spending over 200 days in the UK hospital, parking our private jets in an airport there, right? That money could have been used to build hospitals, by the way, in many states, right? Losing time that he would have spent, working for Nigeria, right? And countless other politicians going abroad to get routine medical checkups, stuff like ear infections, malaria. It is ridiculous that the current government of today is promising to fix healthcare in Nigeria. We had the very first democratic president, die in a hospital abroad. We had a first lady die in a hospital abroad. We have countless of our politicians in hospitals abroad. We saw a former Senate president, maybe I got that wrong, right? But we saw the UK scandal regarding the whole liver transplant thing, right? So our politicians can afford to go abroad. They have the means. That's why they don't have the will to fix healthcare in Nigeria. They have failed to restructure healthcare simply because they are not direct recipients of the sufferings that Nigerians go through for healthcare. Now, what's the result of this neglect? According to NMA, right, we lost over 18,000 medical doctors in the past 4 years to UK, to Canada, and to the US. Why? Because of our failure to pay our health professionals properly, right? Regular citizens are forced to fend for themselves. 80% of the healthcare spend is out of pocket in Nigeria. The government contributes just 20%. Go figure. That's why the hospitals are dilapidated, right? We have a child mortality rate. Over 100 children die out of 1,000 births. In a school of 1,000 pupils, that is 100 students dying. That's a large number. We have maternal death rate in Nigeria of between 576 and 814 per 100,000 births, right? In Canada, it's just 8. Compare 813 to 8, right? We have no emergency services, no paramedics. None of these things exist in Nigeria. Why? Because of the failure of the government to address healthcare in Nigeria over the years. Rome wasn't built in a day and can be destroyed in a day as well. Now, what do we need? We need a president who can fix healthcare in Nigeria. A healthy president, healthy underlined. Now, historically, Peter Obi's public sector policies have been targeted at the health of the population. Why? Because a healthy population is a productive population. We can't go from consumption to production without building the health of the citizens. So how did he do it? Peter Obi has demonstrated his ability to bring international partners to help. Look, government can't fund healthcare alone in Nigeria. Let's face it, we are broke, right? So in his time in Anambra State, he built a healthcare system from zero. He paid all outstanding salaries, arrears, pensions, gratuities of doctors and medical professionals, right? He brought the UNDP, he brought UNICEF, he brought the World Bank, DFID, European Union as partners in health and other sectors in Anambra State, right? And he was commended as the only governor in Nigeria who was able to pull such a feat to a state where there was previously no foreign intervention, right? Now, because he couldn't reach all parts of the state, what did he do? Leverage. He went into partnership with the churches. Churches are everywhere. And he funded them with over $40 million to build healthcare systems in places where the government could not reach. Apart from that, other things he achieved in health through partnership with the churches were the birth of some significant hospitals. I won't mention all of them. I'll talk about 2, right? One is the St. Charles Borromeo Hospital in Onitsha, and one is the St. Joseph Hospital, where the state has carried over 200 free open heart surgeries for citizens of the state. Let's talk about the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation win of $1 million, which was used to build 10 additional healthcare systems. Peter Obi accredited 12 institutions, nursing, midwifery, teaching, and also 2 teaching hospitals in Anambra State, as well as building the first state-owned teaching hospital in a period of less than 2 years, right? So look, the task of redeeming the healthcare system in Nigeria is Herculean. It is big. You need a healthy president to do it. This is not a 9-to-5 job.
Time up.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard from Team OB. And finally, we're over to Team Tinubu. Big shout out to the people buying stars. Desmond just bought 100 stars. Thank you so much, Desmond. But Team Atiku is currently leading in the star department. Where right over right now to Team Tinubu. Let's hear you talk.
Okay, if you guys, Team OB and Team Atiku, if you guys can just mute yourself at least because it echoes so people can hear. Also, first off, I would like to say thank you, Daddy Freeze, for this. This is a great opportunity, and this is a very, very particular topic to me because I'm very passionate about this. I'm a healthcare professional myself, and this is one thing that I hold very dearly. And big shout out to all the healthcare professionals out there doing the big work. We can never get paid for what we do. This is awesome. So going to the topic. I'm not going to dwell too much on the candidate's health because we've talked about this like 3 different times. They've actually talked about this. But somebody like Team Atiku person actually saying that you can determine someone's current health state by their jogging and this thing. I want to remind you that just even in 2021 here, we had 69 athletes under the age of 17 died in the United States. They are athletes considered to be in good health. Same in Nigeria there. There are some people that consider Buhari will be dead by now. Well, they are dead. I'm not trying to make fun of them, but I'm just calling you to the realities of things. Except you've actually taken care of someone that was young, that wasn't supposed to die, but walked into the hospital and died of pulmonary embolism. So please stop it. You don't have anybody's medical record except you're their daughter. You have maybe you have some kind of information that the rest of us don't have. Please don't insinuate something. There are so many things that could make someone shake. Some people have things that make their hands shake. It does not mean something is wrong with them. And except something is wrong with you mentally, or that you cannot actually articulate yourself or say what you want to do, what you try to implement, then you cannot make you can't really rationalize anything. My governor here in the state of Texas is on wheelchair, Governor Abbott, and he does what he can. So whatever he promised, his mandate is doing it. So don't come here and tell me, oh, this person is this. No. So please stop it. And then going to Team OB, Mr. Obi can walk all the miles he wants, except you can show me his actual medical record from his doctor that says he doesn't have blood pressure, he doesn't have diabetes. My husband is sitting here. If you see him, you won't know he has anything, but he's diabetic. He's hypertensive. So don't come here and tell me stuff that you don't know. You don't know my health condition. I might look healthy, but it doesn't mean I'm healthy. You don't know the medication I'm taking. I can walk the stairs. I have my exercise machine sitting right here. I do that. It doesn't mean I'm healthy. You don't know my health status. If I don't show you, you don't know that. If I'm shaking, you do that. You can't assume that anything is what. I could have limp. I walk. I actually limp. And that's because I have injury on my leg. That doesn't mean something is wrong with me mentally. So I'm just going to pack it there, pack it where it belongs, in the trash, because it doesn't even make any sense. Let's go back to the substance of today, which is healthcare. One thing I appreciate one thing Tim Obi said, that he's very passionate about healthcare, that you're a Nigerian and you love Nigeria so much. Anybody that knows me, since I've been in this country, I've been in the United States, I came as a student, I've been here, I have kids, I have family. My kids still go to Nigeria every year, except since COVID. I am very passionate about healthcare. I'm very passionate about Nigeria. I am very passionate about Mother Africa as a whole. Wherever I go, they will tell me this is ambassador for Africa, because I always advocate for Africa. This is not something that started with 2023 election. Health is a fundamental human right. Anybody that is serious about economic growth and development has to nurture it and support it. Nigeria's healthcare system didn't start having problems today. It has been a problem since before 1999. And to even help situation, there has been so many initiatives and programs from different administrations to help it. It has not really helped. We have poor governance. One of the problems is poor governance, poor finance, poor human capital, poor utilization of our limited resources. So it's not just the government. Even people in civil service too have their own blame. So when we are talking about this, then please let's put our attention where it needs to be. Don't let's get distracted. One thing I can say about my candidate is, with all this that I've said, when Tinubu came into power, pre-1999, Lagos State, out of 20 local governments that were existed in Lagos State, only 12 of those local governments actually had hospital. These are very viable facts, not just something you are cooking up or reading on Twitter. These are things you can go to to the World Bank or WHO website or UNICEF, you can verify it there. There was only 12 local governments in Lagos State with a hospital. The whole health system was dilapidated. There was no pharmacy that was functioning. There was no drugs. But what did he do? Because there's poor governance, because of the bottlenecks in the system, this administration actually broke it down. They came up with the goal of DRIP, which is to decentralize, to reorganize, to invest in it, and to bring this healthcare to the people. How do you bring healthcare to the community? Is the primary health centers. The problem we have in Nigeria is we don't have, we really don't trust the primary health centers in Nigeria, which is a big problem. It's always been like that. That's why we are having our secondary and our tertiary organizations getting overwhelmed because people, Daddy Freeze, okay, go on. I will come back to it anyway.
Time up. All right. We have to be very, very careful with time management. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're moving over to the next segment right now. But not before I appreciate Team Atiku buying another 200 stars through Dante Quincy. And Dante Quincy sent another 50 stars. So that's an extra 250 stars from Team Atiku, currently dominating with 5,600 stars. Where are the rest of you guys? 5,600 stars. Where are the you guys? All right, big shout out to you all. And we're over to the next round. 5-minute time limit. And this is rebuttals. Who's going?
All right. Yeah, I'm doing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Team Atiku, we have the rebuttals, and I am timing you. 5 minutes each. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready. Well, before moving forward, let me try to respond to Team Tinubu based on what she made. Yeah, I understand that sometimes if there are no official reports, you may not make assertion, you may not make conclusion. But as citizen of Nigeria, you have the right to raise concern about a candidate. Take, for instance, John Hopkins Medicine. They identify essential tremor as one of the conditions that make hands to shake. And we have a presidential candidate that his hand is shaking. It doesn't even go for medical report for him to print out that, no, this is an official report. So what were we saying? If he doesn't have anything in his cupboard, definitely you have to come out with such a medical report. So we have the right to raise concern about that. Number two, look at it. When he was in Ogun State, he also have a sign of chronic urinary incontinence, whereby they said he has some behind him, like he urinated on his body. We have that as an evidence as well. It doesn't come out to disapprove that with medical report. So I want to believe if any Nigerian is raising a concern there, the best way the candidate can do is to come out with a medical report and disclaim that. Unless that, everybody has the right to raise a concern. So that is my about that. So back to Team Peter Obi. I only want to raise a concern. You said Peter Obi has actually been concerned about the healthcare, but I don't know if you are aware, while he was governor, there were the doctors went on strike for 30 months. Is that really someone who will handle our health? But that aside, let me go back to what matters to me right now. Now, I talked about Atiku as someone who is ill and healthy and who has been able to take care of himself right here. Now, for him to have taken care of himself, it means that he can actually give us idea of how to improve our healthcare. And when you check his 2014, in 2014, when he went for a public lecture, he highlighted many essential things we have to know on moving our health sector forward. One of those things Atiku said, he said, before we can actually create a solution to a problem, we need to identify the problem that is happening. And he did that by getting the statistics. He named some of the health issues Nigeria majorly have that are popular, and he said malaria is among them, influenza is among them, diarrhea related stuff, they are among them. And he said if we must do this, we have to ensure we have facilities. that can actually deal with that issue. And what are the plans of Atiku in improving our healthcare system? He has been talking about devolution of power. He said federation is not true when every health worker staff, they are put on the same pay scale, the same salary, the same wages, and that is true. Look at it now. For a year now, many people, many doctors, over 13,000, according to official report, they have traveled out of Nigeria to UK just to serve, to offer medical services. That means that we are short of workers in Nigeria. Now, another report made us to know that we have over 20,000 people going to India for medical support every year. And Atiku said, enough of medical tourism. If we have to move forward, we have to ensure that we are not building hospitals that doesn't have professional and that doesn't have necessary resources. And he said the way forward is that we need to equip our hospital with adequate facilities. We need to ensure that our hospital, they have qualified and experienced healthcare professional. And we can see even the team Asiwaju that is talking. Asiwaju was part of APC, is the national leader. I've never seen him calling the president to order, just like Peter Obasanjo did recently. Obasanjo said just yesterday or 2 days ago. Obasanjo said our education system is falling. We need to do something to ASU. As a national leader, he has not really been talking about that. So, and Atiku has said, if we can establish hospitals that have necessary facilities, we can move Nigeria forward. He also talked about research centers. We need to build research centers that can actually ensure that we are diagnosing the right thing and anticipating problems that could occur in Nigeria. And that is how we can move forward. Alhaji Atiku also said that we need to ensure that our healthcare professionals, they are well paid so that we don't have strike. Look at it now. July 20, the resident doctor, they said they want to go on strike again just because of low pay. And Alhaji Atiku said the best way we can do this is to ensure that there are enough budget for our healthcare professional. I believe this is how we can move Nigeria forward. It goes beyond having passion. Buhari had passion. We see where he was today. My sister also has passion. It's not bad to have passion, but we can. There is passion. There is will to do something. Let's vote the man that has the political will, and that is Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. I raise my case here.
Time up. 5 minutes, 18 seconds. You are within your time, but next time keep it 5 minutes. Who's going next?
I can go next.
All right.
I don't know if
big shout out to Aniat Avosuni, who bought 50 stars. Team Atiku again bought another 150 stars. Benny Obi bought 530 stars for Team Peter Obi. And Omileye Akonji bought how many stars again? Omileye Akonji bought 75 stars. So right now, Team Atiku is leading with 5,800 stars, while Team Peter Obi has 530 stars. Team Atiku is currently trashing all the other teams. So if you're ready, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. We've got someone from Peter Gregory Obi's team doing us proud. So over to you, bro.
Thank you, Daddy Fritz. All right. I want to address what the young man from Team Atiku said just now, right?
Amanda spoke about the danger of a single story.
Your voice
is very dangerous.
And without putting some context into it. You say doctors went on strike during Peter Obi's time, okay? Peter Obi came and met an agreement that doctors had with the federal government at the national level to execute the CONMES, which was a unified pay structure for all doctors. Unfortunately, the state couldn't afford it at the time. However, Peter Obi negotiated a 60% salary increase for the doctors. They were happy with it and they called off the strike, okay? Please get your facts straight. Don't quote headlines. Look at the full story, okay? Now, to the lady from Team Asiwaju, right? You started by saying that, you can't look at somebody and comment on their health status, right? The fact that we can see that somebody is not healthy, right, is already a big red flag. Because yes, people drop dead from cardiac arrhythmias and stuff like that because, you know, they have strokes or high blood pressure or whatever, right? But we can see that your candidate cannot even lift a flag, can't keep his hand steady, cannot give a coherent speech. Let me quote his latest word of wisdom for you. Getting over the management of anger is a shorter of life. Then we would have failed in maturity. This is a presidential candidate. I'm waiting to see a video of Team Asiwaju giving us, you know, a 5-minute speech about what he plans to do as the president of Nigeria. All I hear is gari, eba, cassava, beans, and dodo. Nothing coherent. Meanwhile, you can see Peter Obi in the past few days. He's been to Spain, Germany. He was in Canada on Sunday here. Our leader was with him, right? United States of America. He's gone to the 36 states of the country, engaging young people in planes all over the place. We need a healthy president. Let's face the fact, right? We cannot afford to make the same mistake we made when one of our presidents died while in office. We can't make that same mistake again, right? Now, you live in Texas, where you're a healthcare professional. There's a reason why you're not in Nigeria. Or my younger brother or my younger sister who is a nurse are working in the NHS in the UK. Healthcare in Nigeria is dead, okay? I spoke during the introduction of all the achievements of Peter Obi in healthcare. I didn't even finish. I can continue. I still have many points to give, right? Your speech was mainly sentimental. So I challenge you, please, tell us exactly what Lagos State under Asiwaju with the highest IGR in Nigeria, the biggest population, the highest concentration of multinational companies, the highest concentration of business people and citizens of Nigeria, a former country's capital, has done about healthcare. This is very crucial because according to records, Peter Obi in small Anambra State in the southeastern corner of Nigeria outperformed Asiwaju with all of those resources. So please tell us exactly how your candidate intends to solve the healthcare problems of Nigeria, right? Now, we need much more than just talking, right? You know, we need to see what the records of your candidate have been, okay? We have proven to you that our candidate has the capacity to bring international partners to help with the problems of healthcare in Nigeria. If healthcare becomes good, I'm sure you would like to go to Nigeria to help, okay? In Anambra State, Peter Obi has been able to bring doctors from the US to come and perform open heart surgeries. You're laughing, okay? This is simply because he knows what to do, he knows what to say. He's out here engaging people in the diaspora for a reason, right? We, all of us abroad here, right? We remitted over $2 billion to Nigeria last year, okay? That's what Peter Obi is saying. The people that will solve Nigeria's problems are not only in Nigeria, they are also outside, and it includes healthcare. People like you, people like my brother, people like my sister, at some point need to go back to Nigeria. And we need somebody who can convince them that the place where they need to put their services to best use is back home in Nigeria, where healthcare is totally dead, okay? So please, I will encourage you to explain to us, right, why, with all the achievements of Asiwaju in Lagos, why he still goes abroad for treatment, okay? I believe you're also an APC, party faithful, right? Why do all the APC politicians, including the president, go to, I don't know, whichever country, France, the UK, for routine medical checkups that can be done in Nigeria? They have seen no reason why they should invest in healthcare in Nigeria, simply because they have the resources to go on medical jamborees all over the world while ignoring the problems that face the ordinary Nigerian back home. I know for you guys, it must be really hard to sell your candidates because we know deep within that they have nothing to offer, right? Please become obedient because we have the person that is going to solve the problem for all of us and make you see reasons why you should go back to Nigeria and render your services back home, okay? Final point I want to make is all of us that work in companies, we have to do medical checkups, okay? Please show us a just medical report.
Time up, time up. All right, that was from Team OB. And Team OB all of a sudden are responding quite well on the Star Wars. OB from Team Peter Obi is growing very quickly. Right now, Team Atiku is dominating with 5,900 stars. But Team Obi just came in with 1,730. Some quick movement there by Team Peter Obi. Who's gonna win today? Atiku's dominating here. I don't know who's dominating here. Whoever is up to you. But ladies and gentlemen, time for the rebuttals on a 5-minute time limit. Tinubu.
All right. Hi. So, okay. First, let me say something real quick because I'm not going to go into down this rabbit hole with Atiku and Obi because they have nothing to offer. So they always have to throw the mud sling. So I don't have time for that today. We need to get to the issue. So I guess I can also say that since Mr. Atiku actually said so many things, privatizing education in Nigeria and all that, and his campaign had to clean up after him. And Mr. Obi also admitting to always misquoting figures. I guess we should put their mental capacity to test. So that's all I can say to that. They need to show their medical record. If you want candidates to show their medical record, ask your Congress in Nigeria to put it into law. That any presidential candidate have to show their medical record to show that they are capable, they are competent to lead the nation. That's all for that. Now, going back to what you said, shout out to your sister that is an healthcare professional, because one thing I can tell you is this. Mr. Atiku's administration with Obasanjo, they gave us NHIS. Till today, only 5% of Nigerians are enrolled in NHIS. We do know that healthcare finance is one of the major barriers to healthcare in Nigeria. Like you said, most Nigeria are just from one sickness to poverty. Healthcare finance is a major problem. Their administration instituted that, except that till date, only 5% of Nigeria, leaving out 70% that are in informal sector and most vulnerable people in our population. So they need to go sit down. He has not done anything that he can point to. So please sit down. Talking about Mr. Obi, where's the 10 hospital? I'm waiting for it. I'm still looking for it. He did not bring anybody. UNICEF has always been in Nigeria. They have always assisted all the countries in Africa. So yes, Mr. Obi actually gave money, except the money he gave to mission hospitals. How many people from Anambra are actually Catholics? Besides that, this mission hospital, the only reason they are successful is because they are run by the church, not by the government. How many Anambra citizens actually go to these mission hospitals? When doctors were on strike, your candidate had the nerve on Thursday to be telling Adiola Folayan that, well, doctors were on strike for 13 months, but nobody really died, or it didn't really affect too many people. Coming from somebody that is trying to run for the candidate for the presidency of Nigeria, I am furious. Yes, I am emotional. I'm not emotional. This is my normal state, actually, when I'm passionate about something. Your candidate had the nerve to say that. Say that to the family of people that died while the doctors were on strike. I have family members that are victims of the indefinite strikes and all that happens in Nigeria. My parents use government facility in Nigeria. It's not because they can't afford to go to private, but because in Lagos State, the healthcare system there, the public health system still works. My mother uses it. My father used it before he died. His cancer was diagnosed at Lut. He got his treatment over there. My mother goes to the general hospital every time she's in Nigeria, so she can go to private. So please don't go there. When it comes to financing healthcare, like you said, it's not sustainable what we have now. Most of our healthcare in Nigeria, our health sector is sponsored by all these multinational organizations, NGOs, and all that. It's not sustainable. We need to expand our tax bracket. We need to have a statutory tax allocated specifically for health sector. We need to bring the private into it, public-private partnership, which Asiwaju did. Asiwaju was the first governor ever in Nigeria to actually do that. They did that. That's why we had access to lab works, to even for mortuary services, for medications, drugs, and everything. This also helped before Asiwaju came. HIV/AIDS in Lagos was 6.7%. By the time he was leaving, the rate already decreased to 3.5%. I can't say the same thing for Governor Obi. HIV/AIDS for Governor Obi's Anambra was 8.7 when he came in. It stayed 8.7 when he was leaving. Yes, he put money, he donated money to mission hospitals, not at the expense of the state ones. How is he going to do that in Nigeria? Because you've said all the same with your Atiku guy. You've said all these things. How will your candidate, how will they finance this healthcare? Like I said before, healthcare is a right. It's a fundamental right that every Nigerians need. I want to come home and work for Nigeria. I understand the challenges of Nigeria, but I am not I'm not ignorant to say that I don't know there are challenges there, but there are also opportunities. We just need to put our heads together and be able to get something. And the only person that I know that can do that is Asiwaju, because he's done it in Lagos. He's done it in Lagos. Now we have over 400 primary health centers in Lagos today. What was there before was not even up to 200. Now we have over 400 primary health centers. That is how you bring healthcare to people, to the grassroots, to the communities. His administration was the one that tried to break down the bureaucracy and create an office of compliance, office to be administering all these facilities, making sure that each organization, each hospitals actually have their own CEO, their governing board. So, yeah,
Time up, 22 minutes past, 22 seconds past your time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, time for the Bass Bulls. I'm not going to take too much of your time. A big shout out to the teams who have been buying stars. Brume, while he's live here, just went to donate to Team P2B, 870 stars. Big shout out to you. Team Atiku, Dante just got another 400 stars. And Tony just got 530 stars for Peter Obi, Tony Ago White, if I got that correctly. Team Peter Obi is currently with 1,730 plus 870. I need to do the math. 1,730 plus 870. 2,600 stars, while Team Atiku is 1,400 plus 5,000. That's 6,400. So Team Atiku is still currently doubling Team Obi. Oh, okay. Team Obi has an extra 530 stars from Tony Aguai, so that takes the 2,600 to 3,100, and I'm still correct, they're still doubled by the efforts of Team Atiku. I need to bring the gentleman back from Team Atiku. Apparently he's going through some internet issues. Hang on, guys. Okay, give me a second. Your internet is bad, bro. I tried the other time. FA Intel _Intel. Okay, so I'm bringing him back right now. Let's see how that works. Atiku's team got enough. So, all right, brother. We're here and we want to hear you out. So, shoot.
All right. Let me start once again. Let me respond to some things. Well, I am curious if Team Peter Obi understand when we are talking about time. That time is of essence. I wonder why a governor will spend 13 months to resolve an issue. We are not talking about we are not even talking about transport here. We are talking about health. Do you actually know how many lives may have been lost in the process of resolving an issue? That's number one. I don't know if you are really aware that even during that period, private healthcare service may not be affordable by common Nigeria. So what will now be the dividend of democracy of people at that time? So I'm not really agreeing with you that someone spent average of 13 months. Over there you are. Did they actually go on strike? Did they spend 13 months to resolve health issues? So that is a concern to me, and I believe you are going to answer that. Now, to Team Asiwaju, well, you made some nice points, and I want to encourage you. I appreciate you for that. But I'm still curious about something. You talked about NHS. I don't know if you understand government is a continuum. When someone leaves service and initiated an idea, another government can actually move that forward. Now, let me give you an instance. When we are talking about PACM privatization, Jonathan privatized the PACM. You can see what your party is doing right now. They are reversing almost everything. It means there is no continuity in their government. And that is why we are having some of the issues we have today. So your government, your party, your candidate has not in all manners has not even been embracing continuity. And that is why it seems we are always going backward almost every year. But let me give answer to some things. Alhaji Atiku Abubakar has always been consistent with his idea on how to move the nation forward, especially the health sector. He has always been he has always made the healthcare system so important to him. And you will agree with me that the rate of immigration we are having these days is higher than ever we imagined. Imagine if a doctor leave our system. How are we going to survive? Many people
All
are
right.
dying.
Being Bass Boost.
Yeah.
So this is
We
Bass
started.
Boost. Why are you looking
Yeah,
at
we
yourself?
started.
Oh, we didn't
Oh,
realize.
Daddy
I
They are
thought
Freeze.
listening.
because no, I thought because there was an issue with his audio. Maybe you were giving me a chance to talk. Just
No,
that's what I
no,
thought.
it is
Oh,
audio,
I
but
wouldn't have let him keep running. I wouldn't have let him keep running his mouth because everything is
Yeah.
coming out. Nothing is making sense. It does not even. There's no
all right,
facts that
hold
is
on,
supporting anything he's
guys.
saying.
Of course, it may not make sense to you. Let
No,
me give you an
Hold
instance.
no,
Let me give you an
Daddy
Don't
instance.
Freeze,
give me an example.
you need to bring a
on,
different
guys.
warrior for the brass boss for Tinubu.
Somebody else is
Peter is
coming
coming.
first. Peter.
Someone else is coming for Tim.
Hold on, guys. Your team done they do well. Make I hail them now. Team Peter will
Okay.
be 5 stars. So right now they are about 3,600 plus stars. And we have 2,500 stars from Immaculata Okele. Immaculata just sent 2,500 stars. Ima, what team are you on? You have to tell us what team you are on. That would definitely go a long way. Immaculata, what team are you on? Because 2,500 stars is going to equate team. Okay, let me hear you. What team are you in? Real quick, I need to hear. Sorry, guys, just give her a second. She's gonna comment here. Is Ima for team? Ima for team. She's for Team Peter Obi. Okay, awesome. So that puts Team Obi 3,006. Sorry, guys, I'm counting this, so I mean the accountant. 3,600 plus 2,500. That's a total of 6,100. So Team Obi is on 6,100 stars, while Team Atiku is on 5,000 plus 5,000 plus 1,7 plus 1,4 plus 1,7 30 plus 1,4 50. So 8,100. Team Atiku is still leading, even though, oh my goodness, somebody just bought stars for Team OB. So 8,100 Atiku. Team OB was on 3,600 plus 2,500 plus another 2,500. So Team OB is currently leading. Team OB currently leading. Oh, another. Okay, Team OB is currently leading now. Big shout out to Team OB. My love has departed from Team Atiku and moved over to Team OB. They are currently leading 8,600 stars, while Team OB is on 8,001. So there is a clear 500 star gap between Atiku and OB, and OB is dominating. Big shout out to you guys. Very soon we'll be using stars somewhere in this way. I'll find a way of you, maybe for Bass Boost. Person will buy the highest stars, will start Bass Boost. No, even do that. OB all the way just slammed 3,000 stars. 3,000 into the faces of Team Atiku and Team Tinubu. I've been feeling a little weak. I've been a little tired, but all of a sudden my energy is up. Big shout out to Team OB. Obedience. Obedience is better than sacrifice. You have come to show obedience. Sacrifice that anybody wants to bring right now. So right now they are at 11,000 stars, and plus another 1,000 stars, that is taking them to 12,000 stars. They came into the fight late, but they came with knockouts. They came with punches. Oh my goodness, this is happening live on Facebook. You want to be part of the Star Wars, your team that you love? Atiku was doing well for so long. Oh goodness. By the way, Team Tinubu has no representation on the stars tonight. I'm totally Black Mentor don't come say who. Right now, one Team Peter will be member alone arguing with you. 4,100 stars. You know, you woke up late, but you got to the office early. You woke up late, but you got to the party early. You woke up late, but you got to the festival early. Big shout out to AGK Onyeka. Oh my goodness. It has finished. The war is over. Who has just like 14,000 stars. So, Bass Boss is about to start, but if you see my eyes looking somewhere, I'm taking the scores, I'm taking notes. Team Atiku, through Black Mentor, has just shown their power. So, Bass Boss about to begin on a 10-minute time limit, ladies and gentlemen.
That is
Yes.
I need to clear the stage for someone else. There's somebody else taking the basketballs for Tinubu.
Okay, so who's that?
His name is Peter Ebojele.
Okay, I know. All right, so
yeah. So I'll go off now.
Go and buy stars. Brume, go to the Star Wars. Great job, Peter B, by the way. Bringing Peter Ebojele live and the Bass Bros.
Good morning.
Morning.
Let's see what you guys have got on a 10-minute time limit. Are you ready, people?
Yeah, we are ready. We are ready.
Take stabs at each other respectfully. Respect one another. Me, I dey where the money there, they count money. 3, 2, 1, and slam dunk.
Let's respond first to Team Atiku because calm down. You've said so much stuff, like empty stuff. Because first off, you're talking about government is a continuum. Okay, it was PDP government that came after Atiku's government. So what happened? Continuum. I'm still waiting because Buhari's administration didn't start until 2015. Well, what did Jonathan's administration do? So please, just admit that your candidate is a failure when it comes to healthcare. He's taking his healthcare in Dubai. Leave that one. Pack.
The issues that
quickly address you. So much for loving healthcare so much. Obi, throughout his administration in Anambra, only awarded 1.7% of their budget, of Anambra budget, to healthcare. This is it is not told.
Did he budget for 8 years at once?
Steal it. I won't do your assignment for you. You guys should have done that assignment before
No, you
coming
didn't
here.
do any assignment because you had done assignment. You wouldn't have come here to lie. You see, the truth of the matter is the most difficult person to support ever is Asiwaju. The most difficult
don't talk about Asiwaju. Defend your candidates. Defend your candidates.
The reason is very simple.
Your own candidate. What did you do?
Asiwaju is sick. He doesn't talk well.
What did Obi do? What did Obi do for Anambra? And what is Obi going to do for Nigeria? You are not telling me now. You are not telling me anything. Just like your Obi. Obi likes to gaslight. Obi likes to grandstand. You can't play on our sensibility. Some of us actually have something up here that we think, and we don't have to research. We don't have lazy mind. You know what President Buhari said? Nigerian youth are lazy youth. I kind of believe him now. I believe him when he said Nigerian youth are lazy. They are lazy. Atiku, just sit down like that because you have nothing to contribute. Sit over there. Dubai is waiting. You can go and get yourself there.
Let
me see. Nothing that
let me tell you one thing.
Putting money in missions. Atiku, see, I'm doing like this
Let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you. Hold on. You know, I was silent. You know, let me tell you one thing. One of the first things I made mention when we begin this show, and I think the man on the right he witnessed the other time. I said one of those things we need to avoid is name calling. That is number one. Number two is that when we are making our point, we have to be straight as much as we can. I made my point. If you have a point to make, you make it next
not make
week.
myself
Wait,
clear?
you've been shouting all this while. You've been shouting all this while.
I told you that. No, listen. You need to listen. You need to listen.
Hold on.
Quiet up and listen to me. I said your candidate was I quoted what you said. You said government is a continuum.
Well, I don't have time for you. Let me meet Peter Obi. I don't have the time for you. I don't actually have the time for you. Mr. Peter Obi representative. Mr. Peter Obi representative, please.
I've been watching the debate all the way from the beginning. All right. The most difficult human being to support right now is Tinubu for two reasons. There are two disabilities. Number one, his party have failed woefully. The worst ever government we've had in Nigeria is APC.
Okay.
Mr. President have been traveling abroad for treatment till today.
Okay, so how will it be fixed healthcare in Nigeria?
What is actually devastating is that these women that is talking,
Mr. Peter,
this woman that is actually talking.
How will Obi fix the healthcare problem in Nigeria?
Who's on the wheelchair? I got disappointed. I was disappointed when you said your governor over there is on the wheelchair. If as a health person you cannot differentiate between a sick man and a disabled man, that's happening. Being on the wheelchair is not a sickness. Being on the wheelchair is not a sickness.
Me. Listen to me, Mr. Peter, stop talking. Mr. Peter.
Do you know what?
Listen,
you are
still not telling me what your candidate. You are still not telling me what your candidate wants to do about healthcare in Nigeria.
Please slow down.
What will your candidate do?
What
will your candidate want to do now? Okay, maybe I should not speak English. Let me change to pidgin English. What will your candidate want to do? What will your candidate want to do? Because Obi, every time Obi is talking, now just they talk. Nobody is saying anything. What would Obi do? At least I know what my own candidate did.
It's not talking straight.
I know what my own candidate did in Lagos State, and I know where Lagos is today. Will your candidate go to Anambra? Will your candidate go to Anambra?
Please, can we moderate this? Can we moderate this?
That's what I want to do. I want to moderate this. So everybody calm down. I'm going to bring her back, and I've stopped the clock. I'm going to continue counting it. Now, while the noise was going on, Atiku is still dominating with 21,500 stars, while Peter Obi is playing catch-up, 17,700 stars. Team Tinubu came to the game, came late and came weak and came slow with only 1,000 stars so far. Atiku is
that's why they shout.
Candidates. Peter Obi is doing well. Atiku, you see, I need us to look at this Star Wars, and it's reflecting a bit of reality. Atiku, two strong men fighting behind him, while Obi has like 15 small guys coming together to give Atiku a run for the money. We're seeing it. Peter Obi, Atiku team is two guys, but they are powerful. While Obi is like 15 guys. Now I calculate in my head don't nearly burst. You go see person will bring 50 stars, 500 stars, 2,000 stars. My head don't nearly burst.
And I also wanted to do and when we'll take a phone to run the election.
But notwithstanding, at the end of the day, we are still leading.
We got a majority.
We are still leading.
Bring the lady back.
No, we got majority now. We got majority. Obi is majority. That's what we are talking about.
They could be. Okay, let me tell you something. They could actually be the Freeze fans. They could actually be the phrase fans, and we may not judge by that. We are talking about who has the PVC, who can actually vote, who are ready to.
Let's wait till
that time now. 23 is near. Let's wait till that time.
Okay, wait till I come. Now only PDP now that they give PVC.
No, I'm telling you. No. No, I'm actually telling you that. I'm actually telling you that. Let's know that the freeze starts to actually measure the progress. Let's wait till 2023 and see the real boss.
We already they see the wave.
And they come together, they fund Atiku. It started reflect more. Sorry, my darling sister, you guys were quarreling too much, so I had to bring balance. And now your clock has been stopped and restarted, so you have 6 more minutes. Now let's have a decent blast dose. At it, sorry to disturb you for 1 second. Atiku is still buying 50-50 stars, but by the same time, doing quite well, still dominating. Big shout out. Catch up there. 21,000. You guys are only 17,000. So if you guys
only 70,000, only.
Tinubu only 1,000 stars. Now when I get to that,
only 1,000. Despite all those stuff, you can see that.
1,000.
No, they go to Pagadu.
All right. This is my opinion about our argument. Well, I checked the comment section. Someone made a comment. He said Atiku is really good, but is only concerned about the privatization stuff. You will agree with me if you've done some research that even in UK, they have the public sector and the private sector. And majority of our citizens that are going to US, UK, majority of them are even working with private sector, be it nurse, healthcare assistant, doctor. So it's never bad for someone to talk about ensuring that the private sector, sector of health, they are actually working and they are functioning. So I want to believe that it's a good idea that we have a private system that can actually work. That's number one. Number two is that public sector is very essential. And Alhaji Atiku Abubakar has been about affordability, that we want to create a public health sector that can be affordable and can be convenient for people to access. And that's why it's also talking about telemedicine, whereby you can even get health care right from the comfort of your room. So my concern to Team Obi, and I will ask you the question, is that why has Peter Obi not been paying attention to the demand of healthcare professionals for 13 months? And my question as well is that why we need many professionals now in Nigeria? Why can we not even find them in Anambra? So that's my question to you.
Now let me quickly handle that. I think your English is confusing me a little, because Obi is not the one ruling Anambra State as we speak.
I was talking about 2013. Why didn't he solve that problem?
Did the doctor strike? What year did the doctor strike? Let me know.
2012, please. Check it.
Was it 2012?
Yeah,
during his regime.
Yeah.
2012.
Yeah, 2012. You can check it. Fact check it.
Wait, I'm not telling you the year is wrong. I'm not telling you the year is wrong. What I'm saying is this. Listen. Federal government, doctors went on strike nationwide, and then they said they needed a new pay grade, which was the commerce. When federal government is just like ASU strike, when ASU goes on strike, by the time they come back from strike, different states will still go on strike because of the agreements that they have signed. So they went on strike not because there were no facilities. They went on strike purely because of salary increase. And that same problem of salary increase was solved when Obi gave them 60% and both parties agreed. And then they came back to work. Since they came back to work, have they gone on strike again? That's the question I want to ask.
2020, check it.
They went on strike in 2020. Who was there? Now this is from 2012 to 2020. How many years is that?
If Peter Obi cannot solve the problem, that time,
one man cannot solve everybody's problem. Are you aware? Are you aware that one man cannot solve everybody's problem?
No, that's why I
The
said that
problem
government
that made
is
them go on strike
continuous.
But
then
can I say
was solved.
something? Because I don't want to be I don't want
Let's
you
not
to say
even get
I'm
it too twisted.
shouting.
I'm coming. No, wait. Let's not get this thing
Okay.
twisted. Let's not get it twisted, please.
What?
They did not go on fresh strike for 13 months because of Obi. They were already on strike before. And
No,
then
let me
when
ask
it
you a
was
question.
passed, the strike continued in Anambra State. It's not as if they went on the fresh strike. And the thing was solved. The question
Can I
is,
ask you a
if Obi
question?
was not able to solve the problem by the time he was leaving office, that would have been a problem. He solved
Let
the
her ask her
problem.
question. Give her room to
Let me
ask her
ask you a
question.
question. Let me buttress at point Tim Atiku's question, because it seems like Tim Pitobi, like I said before, they always do half research, something that can help them
Just give me your
scale
question.
through.
Leave
So my
research. You have
question
not
to you
researched
is
on
this:
the health of Tinubu who is sick. You are talking about research. Which
wait,
research?
do you want me to talk? Because now you get to say, oh, she's going
Don't give me
violence,
your
even though
question.
that wasn't
Time
the
not there.
question.
Time not there. Give me your question, Matt.
What is commerce? What was commerce about? What was commerce about?
It was the
It
consolidated
was what?
medical salary structure. Consolidated medical salary structure.
Okay.
That is
So
commerce. You want to know?
why were they
Come to
asking for the
Nigeria.
increase to begin with? Why was, besides the salary, what else was the provisions in commerce? What was the
Tell me the
overall
provision
provision
that Obi
they were
did
asking
that
for?
Obi didn't
They were
solve. Tell me the
let
provision.
me
Because
tell you. So
you seem to have more reports on the commerce and have no report on Bola Tinubu's systems.
let
The
me help
man
you
is sick
out.
and
Let me
old. You
help
don't
you
have
out.
reports.
Wait now.
You now have
See,
report on
besides the
commerce,
commerce,
a
what
country you don't
doctors were
live in,
fighting for?
commerce you
Listen,
don't know about. I just told you
see
what
now,
commerce
if I
means
think
now.
now, you will say I'm shouting. Will you let me talk, please? And
Ask your question.
they
You
were
know the day
fighting
ask
for
question, you are just
work
beating
and
around the bush.
you know, they were
Ask your
fighting
question.
for. Well, I'm answering Tim Atiku now. Since you didn't have a good answer, I'm going to answer him. The doctors were
You can't
fighting
answer
for their
for
work
me. Go and
environment.
answer
They
for
wanted
Tinubu.
they wanted their work environment to be equipped. They wanted a better working condition, better pay. Governor Obi could not pay them. In fact, as that is till today, Anambra has only instituted 70% of commerce. Lagos is paying 100% commerce, not 70. Governor Obi
Where
only
did you get
instituted
your facts? Where
60.
did you get your
And
facts?
listen,
Write
wait,
your
I'm
facts.
not going to
Write it.
keep. I will help you, but you know what, Bongoli will help me
No,
put
you
it
fight
on
the
his own
Bongoli
listing. Then you
lie,
can
lie,
read it.
Bongoli they
Don't
talk
worry. Let
now.
me even
Bongoli
tell
now
you. See,
the
go
facts they
to
lie.
Vanguard Nigeria,
Who Bongoli from?
VanguardNigeria.com, May 31, 2012. You can read that news. If I don't tell you now, so I'm not gonna keep talking to you. No, back to Tim Atiku.
Now
So
lie
that
they
was what
report in your
happened.
face. So you have
Well, I've
just
answered that for you. That
no,
was what
you
happened.
didn't
And
answer.
going
You
back
didn't
to,
answer the
oh, they
question. You
called
just
it
lied.
off because it's because of the money. It wasn't because of the money. They
It was
didn't call
because
off
of
the
the
strike.
money.
They called
No,
the
it was
strike off
because of the
according
money.
to the Nigerian Medical Association people. The reason they called off the strike was because it was taking too long, and they said they called it off in the interest
That's
of the
not
people
true.
of the
It's
states that
because they
were
settled
suffering
it.
and dying because of the
That's not true.
13-month
Were people
strike.
not
He
dying
did
when
the
they
same
stayed
thing
for
with
that
Ato.
long?
Listen to me. You can't justify what he did, because this is a man that came on, like I said, go to YouTube. He's there. He was just on Thursday. That said, well, he didn't mean anything because a lot of people didn't even feel it. How did he know that? Which
I
statistics showed
watched
him
it.
that people didn't die
That's
because
not
of
what
the?
he said. I
Is
watched it.
it? That's not what he said.
I watched it
That's
was
not what he said.
yesterday.
Whatever you
That's
like,
not what he said.
always
You just
help
said
him
what he didn't
rearrange
say.
whatever he said. Rearrange it for him, no problem. Keep lying
Obi
for him.
said
He lies
there
too.
were
He
there were
lies for a
problems
living. He's a
All right,
everywhere.
salesman,
hold
so
on.
that's fine.
Down,
Um, now,
down. Minutes. Big shout Black Mentor. He wants to send 100,000 naira to the gentleman who is supporting Atiku. Raise your hand, please. The gentleman supporting Atiku, you're going to get 100,000 naira gift your account. So reach out to the Black Mentor. He's seeing that you're doing a good job. Everybody, good job. The Bass Boss is getting better, but this is still not the best. I'm sure it can be better. Star Wars right now. Atiku is still dominating with 26,500 stars. Peter Obi is playing quick catch up with 24,700 stars. Peter Obi, this is your chance. Because once Bass Post ends, I'm going to start rounding off even Star Wars. So Peter Obi has done so well. So many people. Let me start giving them AGK of 4,000 Obi. Then UK Dead Ben sent for Team Daddy Freeze. He sent 3,000 stars. Thank you. Thank you so much. Peter Obi, 5 stars, while Joseph Nantoma for Atiku 5,000 stars. And that's what brought us to the result. A good from Atiku, 26,500, Peter Obi, 24,700, Tinubu, the measly 1,000 stars. So sad, so measly, so weak. Joseph Nantoma just dropped, taking the Atiku to 29,500 stars, while Tinubu is on 24,700 stars. Oh my goodness, AGK just did this. They are now officially a tie. Team OB is now 29,700, while Team Atiku is 29,500. Just a 200 gap from Team OB, but this is OB doing quite well. 5,225 stars. AGK Onyeka, God bless you. Umbiade Ace or he sent 1,500 stars. You not mention who you are from because yours. So be well done. You're taking over from Atiku. Let's see what Atiku. So 3 more minutes. The bass goes.
Now black mentor who they help Atiku well. There's a black mentor on our boss.
1 and let's hear it.
I think Peter wanted to say something earlier.
Yes, what I wanted to say is this. You see, the topic we have today, I'm so embarrassed that Team Tinubu have not been able to tell us that this man who is sick is really sick. Well, she was just beating around the bush trying to say, oh, more people are sick. The man is old. He's disturbing Nigeria with his ambition. The man is sick. He should go to hospital. Lagos is already paying his hospital bill. He should continue with Lagos and not come and finish Nigeria's money on health issues. Nigeria is in a bad economic shape. We need somebody whose brain is still working well. Not the one that is talking about if a child eats an egg a day, the man doesn't listen to himself. When he's talking, he doesn't know.
Can I respond to you because I have the perfect response to you? Since you are so
the man is sick and is denying he is sick. He fixed Lagos healthcare. Does it receive treatment in Lagos?
How do you? You haven't answered my question. I asked something earlier. Have you seen it? Maybe you've seen it. Maybe you've seen his medical record that I haven't, and that the freeze haven't seen his record either. So we're waiting until you show me the medical record of Peter Obi, then I can take you seriously. You, Mr. Wait, are you guys going to let? Okay, you guys need to.
He is sick.
So it's okay when you are shouting. It's not okay when I'm shouting because now woman and she feel they shout anyhow. Listen. Are you going to let me talk? Are you going to let me talk now since you've already had your talk? So, like I said, except you have his medical record or any medical record of any of these candidates, I'm not going to dignify your answer or your propaganda or your mudslinging with any response. Mr. Atiku is 75 years old, right? He's older than Tinubu, so he needs to go sit down. 60 years old is considered senior, which your candidate is 61 years old. He's not a youth. He needs to go sit down too. Secondly, I'm going to stick with the issue. The issue is that Nigeria healthcare system, listen, I don't have time for you guys. Nigerian healthcare system have a major problem and a major challenge because there are serious-minded people listening to this and want to actually learn something. And they are telling me to calm down. They are enjoying what I'm saying. They just want me to say it calmly and not scream. This is my natural state, people, so bear with me. So Nigerian healthcare system actually have a major challenge. We know that. Healthcare finance is a major challenge for that. We only know of a candidate that's actually been able to think innovatively, think outside the box to generate funds to fix a state like Lagos State. You can imagine what that person can do on a federal level, how he can help us get out of this quagmire that we find ourselves through corruption, mismanagement of the limited resources that we have. So I'm talking to those people out there. I'm talking to you guys that are closed-minded and not ready to learn anything, even when they are telling you something to educate your mind, but you don't want to. You want to be limited to your own. You are seeing things from your own prison. I am not going to help you with that. Look at Lagos today and then judge Asiwaju with that. That's all I can say. Thank you everybody for listening and I hope you learned something.
Lagos is already a form.
I don't have anything else to say to you.
Atiwaju didn't think anything extra.
Time up.
I will consider for 1 minute injury time, but I need to congratulate Team Peter Obi. They are currently dominating Star Wars with 29,700 stars. Black Mentor has done it. 10,000 stars. So Team Atiku is going from 29,000 to 39,000, while Peter B is at 35,000. A quick lead for Team Obi, but Team Atiku rests the mantle back. This is exciting. I'm loving this. Black Mentor said, check again. Atiku people are not joking. Team Obi, I'm impressed.
Don't worry, Daddy Freeze, next week.
It will never to have extra time of 2 minutes for the, and then we go for 2 minutes time limit. Your final thoughts, gather them together, people. Let us hear what you guys have to say. And by the way, thank you to everyone who's buying, as big or small. You guys are the real heroes. You guys are my heroes, and I love you guys so much. Black Mentor just put up 1,000 stars to raise it to 40,500 stars so far. Yes, Team Obi will need 5,000 stars to knock Team Atiku, but I know they can do it. Oluyemi just sent 2,000 stars. Oluyemi, what team are you on? That's the question. 2,000 stars is going to count a lot for you, depending on what team you are. Let me know. Are you Team Tinubu? So Tinubu can manage and have 3,000 stars today. Let it know.
We try.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Peter will supplement it. Peter, buy star.
In that stand, I will be there. Bye-bye.
Already, I click the button. Injury time.
Can I say something?
Real quick. Inside the 2 minutes. 3, 2, and go. 2 minute time limit.
Okay. I think we should give each other time to just quickly articulate what you want to say. It's easier so you can. We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right. So, do you want to start, or I should start?
Okay. Go ahead.
Let me make my comment. Okay, let me make my comment. You made age an issue, but age is not really an issue as far as this contest is concerned. Let me give you some data. Are you aware that Donald Trump ruled United States at the age of 70? Are you even aware that Nelson Mandela, the respected man in Africa, he ruled South Africa at the age of 75? Tunisia, age 88. Kuwait, age 76. Cuba, president, age 79. So what are we saying? And all these people, they delivered. So let me tell you one thing. It is obvious that Atiku has all it takes to be president. I will only urge you to look at the data. The facts are there. They are outside, except you just want to mix it together. Your candidate has been in government. He cannot even attack Buhari, reminding that Buhari, people are dying. What can you do? He's not doing that. He cannot even, see now, he cannot even call his team to order. So look at the APC primary election they did. This man, they gave him paper. He was reading primary election campaign paper. Is that the man you talk? I don't know if you've seen Atiku whenever he's talking. This man is articulated. This man, he has the sense, he has the idea to take Nigeria to the promised land. Thank you.
Mr. Peter.
I thought you wanted to go next. All right, let me quickly say that.
No, go.
All the countries you mentioned that old people ruled, can you compare the government of those old people and the government of the younger people that rule those countries? You can't.
Okay.
You cannot.
No,
because
talk,
the younger people who ruled these countries did far better than the older people. Listen, before there is retirement age in public service, There's a reason. If age was not a problem, they won't put a retirement age. Okay? Atiku, I sympathize with him. Atiku has a major problem, and that major problem is the problem of corruption. Obasanjo, go and read Obasanjo's book. It takes care of Atiku. Tinubu, oh God,
Where
is
are
the
your
worst.
facts and your data?
Because the
Where are your
facts are
facts and
there.
your
Page
data?
31, 32. Go
Let
and
him
read my
talk.
watch.
Let him talk.
Now, Tinubu,
Okay,
their
okay.
government is running today. Healthcare is almost dead. Tinubu is leader of APC. All of them receive treatment abroad. ASU is on strike. Doctors have gone on strike several times within this government. He didn't. The thing that Tinubu said he did in Lagos that made him an expert. Why didn't he borrow the idea to Osinbajo is his boy. Babatunde Fashola is his boy. Why didn't he relate it? Because he did nothing in Lagos. Lagos don't already they move. The man just enter.
Give
They
her
go.
time to talk,
That
please.
is
Give
that
her the
is
time.
Yeah,
Tinubu.
that's why I'm saying that.
Yeah.
Wrap up. You can
Give her
wrap
the
up.
time,
I'm just
please.
Okay.
saying.
So what I'm
Okay.
saying is
All
what I'm
right.
saying
No,
in
because
effect is that what I'm saying in effect is that age will not be a problem when you think straight. Charlie Boy is 70 years old. Tinubu claims to be 70. Compare the two of them. You know that there's difference
okay.
between six and half a dozen. Charlie
Okay.
Boy is a real 70 years old man,
All
not
right.
Tinubu. He should tell us his real age. It should be like 86. So
Okay.
all the way from
All right.
rise, his bones
Okay.
couldn't care that
Can
he's
I
70.
wrap up now? Can
This
I say
man,
something, please?
All
And
right,
wrap up.
Tim Tinubu, you're wrapping up, and you have less than 1 minute. Time's up. Just
Okay.
into.
I will be. All right. I don't know about you guys, but I have family members, have lost family members through childbirth to healthcare challenges in Nigeria. My father, may God rest his soul, he was a victim of Nigeria's healthcare system. My mother, thankfully, she has me that I'm in healthcare and I can tell her what to do when she goes for a clinic. So I have family members, I have friends, I have relatives that have been victims of the challenges we have in healthcare in Nigeria. I am not oblivious to the fact that there are challenges. It has always been like that. We are having it. And if we don't make the right decision, we'll continue to have it. This man, Bola Tinubu, came to Lagos State in 1999, met a dilapidated healthcare sector. This guy taught, assembled teams of both private and public, even private hospitals in Nigeria came together to help design things, plan and put policies in place that can help Lagos State. What Dr. Leke Piton, which was the Commissioner of Health under Tinubu, the plan they had, DRIP, that I was talking about that they have, is what is still being done today. They are still following that because these are long-term goals. It's not about just doing something today, and that is the end. Yes, maybe Governor Obi gave money to the mission hospitals and helped equip mission hospitals. I give him credit, but that's not enough credit for me to now say, let me give this guy the whole of Nigeria. For somebody that neglected public institution, or is it Mr. Atiku that his own principle or the party that followed their own administration could not even bring NHIS to cover ordinary 40% of Nigerians? Is that who I'm supposed to now give my vote to? I need somebody that is
Well,
innovative, somebody that
don't
can
forget
bring
that
teams
Mr.
together. So
Atiku
I didn't
was
interrupt you, so don't
vice
interrupt me. Let me
president.
finish, please.
Okay.
So we need somebody that can do that. So vote Ashwaju. I hope you vote wisely. So that's all I have to say. Thank you guys for listening.
Time up. Time. Thank you so much. I enjoyed the debate. You guys all, except Bojele, you guys are all okay. The guys, it is not, but I enjoyed the debate. Uh, guys, anything to point out that it's always hold very fact. No matter what, you must have your facts verified. And talking about verifying facts, I can tell you this for sure that Team Atiku is leading with 45,500 sorry, from Team Obi. There is Obi that is 100 percent. 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 100 percent Can you guys hear me?
No,
No.
the quality, audio quality is bad. No.
I can hear you now.
All right. Mute your mics. All of you mute your mics. You've all muted your mics. Can you now hear me well? What was happening was somebody's mic was leaking audio and cutting me off. So, like I was saying, big shout out to Team Atiku. The fact today is we all have to deal with facts. Fact today is Team Atiku is leading with 45,500 stars. Followed by Team Obi doing so well, trying so hard. 35,700 stars. Team Tinubu has only 1,000 stars, which is sad. But Team Obi, 10,000 stars. Can they have an equalizer? Can they come close to Team Atiku? I'm enjoying the Star Wars more than anything else. And thank you all for the support. And I absolutely love you. Guys, did you enjoy the debate? I want to take you guys off the camera and let me bring in one or two neutral parties who are going to tell me how they feel about the debate so far. So thank you all so much. Take good care of yourselves and stay blessed. So, did you enjoy the debate? In the meantime, I have about 5 more minutes, 5-minute time limit, and I'm going to announce the winners for today's Star Wars. Right now, Team Atiku Abubakar, massive, massive comeback. Team Peter Obi overtook for a while, but Team Atiku gave a massive comeback. Oh my goodness, somebody just got some stars. Oh, Obi, 2,500 stars. That's amazing. 2,500 stars. Team OB, 2,600 stars. 2,600 stars. The other guy did not mention who he was from. So 2,600 stars takes Team OB from 35,700 to 38,300, almost catching up. Not almost, well, there's still a bit of a distance. I'm talking about a 7,000 star difference, but that can be attainable. Someone just got 2,500 stars. God bless you. Nathan Azono B. Obedience are your name, and they follow Obi, you're obedient. Also, big shout out to Agumbiade FC. Thank you so much. Now let me open up the lines. What do you guys think? Star Wars is still burning right here. In the meantime, did you enjoy the debate? What else would you like to hear in next week's debate? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Something just happened right now. Something just happened right now. Oh, Ben just sent 6,400 stars. This could be the equalizer. Plus 6,400 stars. 44,700. Wow, that is so close now. Team OB is 45,100. So 1,200 stars are separating OB from Atiku, and that looks like something can still swing either ways. 5-minute time limit. I've got Henry here, and
yeah,
I've got I Love Haven. Real quick,
yeah.
Did you enjoy the what?
Yeah, the debate was good. The debate was good. No, I mean, it wasn't like last time, you know, there was so many aggressive, you know, behavior, you know, but this one, everything was good, you know. I mean, let's just keep it this way. So I'm driving, let's just keep it this way. You know, I enjoy it. I hope other people enjoy it, you know. That's what I want to say.
All right, thank you very much. Head of our conflict resolution team. Thank you so much, Henry the Great. God bless you. Conflict resolution team, Ola Ibis Love Haven. How are you doing? What is your take about the debate so far?
Sincerely tonight, it was a beautiful debate so far. We were able to pick one or two things. We were able to achieve the purpose of this debate tonight. However, it wasn't as if any of those parties, this is my take,
Sorry, 1 second. I need to make an announcement. Team OB is leading. 47,000, and Colette just dropped 530. So 47,730 and dropped 2,500 stars, and Colette Odibo just dropped another 530 stars. So big shout out to Team Peter Obi, currently dominating Atiku. You guys have 3 minutes to reply within the 3 closing off today. Let me change this while you talk. The winner is no longer 45,500 stars, Team Atiku. It's now 47,730 stars, Team Obi. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't need to remove Team Atiku from the line because Joseph Nantoma just came in strong. He just slam dunked 9,000 stars. Peter Nwachi fired back with 2,000 stars. So let me see how this is right now. 9,000 stars takes Team Atiku from 45,500 to 54,500, while Team P2B dropped 2,500 stars. 2,500 stars. So that takes them from 47,730 to 50,230. So still leading, we have Team Atiku Abubakar. Team OB is giving them hot. Okay, sorry, Ibis Love Haven. Go with your contribution.
Okay, sir. So, like I said, the debate was good. You know, we're able to pick 1 or 2 things from all the debaters. Thank you for your time. Thank you for putting all of this together. But at the same time, none of these people, this is my take, none of the candidates, Tinubu, Obi, none of them are worthy to actually talk about healthcare. Honestly speaking, they have failed us, even from the past administration to this point. They have all failed us. None of them can actually come out and defend the healthcare that we all are in right now. I remember when I lost my brother to sickle cell about 16, 17 years ago, we just had to conclude at a point that it was sickle cell. You know why? Because if you go to an hospital today, they will tell you AS. If you go to another one tomorrow, they will tell you AA. If you go to another one tomorrow, they will tell you AS. And look at how people are throwing their kids away in Nigeria now because of DNA. I tell you, before you accept any form of DNA, please check, recheck, and check and recheck before you start throwing your kids away. Honestly speaking, none of them are worthy to talk about healthcare. However, let's just hope and believe that this time any of them can actually come up and do something for Nigeria. But honestly, none of them are worthy. They all go abroad to take care of themselves. They get the health care, they get everything they wanted, they have the money to spend around, to throw around. So honestly, that's all I have to say tonight. It was a beautiful debate altogether, although they were not able to provide solutions, maybe because we don't have we've not started a proper campaign right now, and we cannot write 1 or 2 things. But definitely, I will tell you, none of these guys are able to defend healthcare. We just hope that they will be able to do something better in times to come. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my sister. Atiku is dominating right now with 59,500 stars. Big shout out, massive shout out to Team OB, who just came through again. They were at 50,230, and now they have moved up to 54,430. 54,430. 1 more minute left, and I'm going to declare a winner. Atiku is pulling a strong lead, a very strong lead, with 59,500 stars, of which the Black Mentor himself contributed a whopping 57,000 62,000 stars.
Lagos healthcare is not better. Let's defending people blindly. I was a local government to myself when I was in Lagos. I provided everything. So stop defending. Yes, you might have your own candidate, but don't defend people. People are dying every day. None of these candidates are worthy to talk about healthcare. Get it right. And if you are abroad, just thank your star and thank your God that you are abroad and you can get this. Let's be sincere here. People die every day. We did thousands of genotype. Hey today, B tomorrow, AS tomorrow, AA today, AS tomorrow. Look at people. So stop defending people.
My sister, I wanted to say this. I was watching a fire altar in the morning, prayer of fire altar. That's how one guy came to give testimony and said he was sickle cell before. It's no longer sickle cell. I'm like in Nigeria where if you get 20 sickle cell reports, one go be AS, the other one go be SC, the other one go be SS, the other one go be AA. The miracle is that we have such a dilapidated healthcare system.
None of them is worthy.
I was watching the guy was giving testimony. I'm like, I get Oga for my office way in Peking until they took the child blood to South Africa. They could not know the genotype. Every day, na different genotype. They'll give you one today, another one tomorrow, one the next day. One person can call. Say, because the last one where they check now, AA, the genotype was reversed from. Be like so now they meant.
I don't know why people do this.
Testimony. That one another day argument. And then that one to sit down there, they don't carry out for CNN and say, yes. God has done it. God has done what? Nigeria has failed you. That's what's the reality. God has not done anything. Nigeria has failed. DNA, sickle cell. Go check them on Monday and check them on Thursday. You go see miracle for your own life. Go check them for 2 different hospitals. You go see the work of God. What God cannot do does not exist. Just try it. Only if you get 5 DNA results. You don't know anything they talk. Please. No, leave Nigeria for healthcare. Like you truly said, and I totally agree with you. AGK Onyeka said, Black mentor rest. Oh, threw in 1,465 stars. Oh my good. AGK Onyeka said, Black mentor rest. Black mentor replied without saying a word to AGK. He just dropped 2,000 stars. So total, Black mentor has bought 59,000 stars by himself alone, taking Atiku's lead to way above 60,000 stars. Right now, Atiku is on 62,500 stars. The math I do in my head today, I don't nearly die. My head don't nearly burst. And it counts back to back, 62,500 stars. Big shout out. And then Team Peter is now on 55,900 stars. 55,900 stars as against Team Tinubu's. So I said Team Tinubu. Team Atiku's 62,500. That is a war. So over to let this gentleman talk and we close everything. Thank you all so much for the love and support. All the teams did well except Team Tinubu. Team Atiku tried. Team we tried when it comes to stars, but Team Tinubu only 1,000 stars. All right, the gentleman in blue, you have a few seconds to talk and then everything would end.
Yeah, that is, first of all, I would like to say thank you for providing this platform where we can all, share all these vital informations to help us make a very, a very good decision in casting our votes. And just talking about the debate tonight, I think the candidates all did a great job, in selling their candidates. But I think the Team Tinubu is kind of struggling, maybe because Tinubu is under the current party, APC, who has currently done a very bad job in governing us for the past 8 years. So I think I see the APC guys struggling to sell Tinubu to us, even though he has a great historical performance in governing. But because of our current state in the country today with the APC, it's difficult to tell people that you want APC to rescue you from APC. That's something they are struggling to sell to us. The Atiku guys did a great job today than their previous debates in selling Atiku tonight. I think people are beginning to get better understanding from today's debate about what Atiku is capable of doing. So I would say great job with the Atiku guy tonight. And as for the Peter Obi, I think they need to do more work on getting to facts. We need more facts. I know he's the youngest guy on the block right now, and yes, we need young bloods, but you need to give us facts so that people can know this is what Peter Obi is actually capable of, and not just selling to us based on age sentiments. Yes, we want a young guy, but I want people to understand that ruling the country is not a one-man show. If you put Peter Obi and put Obama with him there, it's not going to be a one-man show. They will do nothing if they don't have the capability to actually run the country. So I think the Labour Party needs to do more work on giving us facts. But on the overall, the Gbasgbos was better clear tonight, not rowdy. So we got more information from the debaters, and I think on the overall, like I said, they did a better job today selling their candidate. So good one, and we'd like to see more in the coming weeks.
All right. Thank you all so much. At this juncture, I have to end everything, including Star Wars. People are saying, Daddy Freeze, we want more Star Wars. Don't end it. I've got to end it. Like the three people I brought last all said, I enjoyed the debate tonight. It was wonderful. I want to use this as an opportunity to thank Black Mentor. Black Mentor single-handedly bought 64,000 stars all by himself, taking the lead of Atiku to 66,300 stars, while Team Obi did so well, but sadly, so far so good, they are at 57,000 stars. So as I'm rounding off, you guys can still buy stars, and let me see how that heads. But I also need to shout out to the biggest star buyers tonight. Big shout out to, once again, the Black Mentor, BM, aka Baby Mama. He is the business baby mama. Once you carry your business, give him, he will born picking for you. By the way, any financial decision you take is at your own risk. Don't say that if he said, though. I'm just saying that it be your baby, is your business baby mama. If you give him business, you go carry him as bele. He go born business picking for you. Once again, remember, all financial decisions you take are at your own risk. That the Freeze is not responsible for any of your financial decisions. Big shout out to Joseph Nantoma, the wonderful Black Mentor, the baby mama of business. Followed by Ejike Onyeka, who said, Black Mentor, rest. He bought 18,455 stars. Ukeze Ben. This also for Team Obi, 16,330 stars. Nathan Azonobi, 6,280 stars. Prince Akwachi, also for Obi, 5,500 stars. Oluyemi Agumbiade FC, without mentioning anybody, 4,700 stars. Anthony Mace will be 4,200 stars. Ima Okele, Team Obi, 3,000 stars. Dante Quincy, Atiku, 2,600 stars. Olufemi Abolurin, 2,500 stars. Benny Obi, Team Obi, 1,730 stars. Brume Ikogo, Obi for life, 1,360 stars. Elizabeth Nwankwo, Obi for president, 1,260 stars. Rosemary Tuck, Team Tinubu, the only one person who supported Team Tinubu, with 1,000 stars. Koleba Abimbola, God bless you, 1,000 stars. And Mike Meka Jr. for Team Obi, 650 stars. God bless you all. Thank you so much, all of you. And once again, special thanks to the top three. Joseph Namtoma, number 1. Ejike Onyeka, number 2. And Ukeze Ben, number 3. You guys made me happy by supporting me via the purchase of stars. You can still buy stars. And for the rest of you who joined us at this time of the night while the debate was hot and in session, we had over 1,000 people watching on Instagram alone, over 100 on YouTube, and about 600 on Facebook. That's quite a number. Thank you. Did you enjoy the debate? If you have any inputs, do feel free to send to me one-on-one via DM. Send your inputs via DM. Is there anything else you're looking for? Is there any contribution you want to make towards the debate? Remember, the debate is 12 midnight every single Tuesday. And today was fun. I had fun. I learned a lot more. And one of the aims of the debate is to feed your minds with the realities of what's really going on. What happened in Anambra State? What happened in Lagos State? Adamawa? What happened while Atiku was vice president? Let's discuss these. Let's debate. And let's see who the best candidate truly is. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for your love and support. Take care and God bless. Frank Nice just sent me 50 stars as I'm leaving. That's my parting gift. Thank you so much, Frank Nice. God bless you, brother. Frank Nice, you are nice. God bless you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, and God bless. Join us next week for another edition of Clash of the Supporters. And by the way, now team Atiku Abubakar na win Star Wars. Write it down. Star Wars was dominated by Atiku Abubakar. Na them win. Make I give out to them. Team Atiku. Oh yeah. Take.